that's still a little new to me. Exactly when do we do ads and stuff?
Yeah. When you say you're watching Marshall Chaparral's baseball here on Zaleski Sports,
I know that.
oh, it's usually after the third out. I'll do that.
I figure it's a little easier with baseball and real games and stuff like that to figure out when to do it.
Don't do that, okay?
Marshfield is home.
Yes, sir. As soon as they're ready. You don't have to tell everybody that.
Boys, we're gonna do an anthem, please.
Yeah, I mean, gee, everybody needs to be told that.
The one constant through all the years, Ray, has been baseball. America is ruled by like an army of steamrollers. It's been erased like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again. But baseball has marked the time. This field, this game, is a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us of all that once was good. And it could be again. Oh, people will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
Hello, this is Dwyer Brown, also known as John Kinsella from the movie Field of Dreams. To honor America and to show your respect for our nation's servicemen and women and for those who served before them, please stand for the national anthem.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Joe Anderson bringing you Marshall Chaparral's Baseball here on Zaleski Sports, the sports leader in online sports broadcasting in central Wisconsin. We are at the WBA Baseball tournament here in beautiful Haugen, Wisconsin. They're celebrating Haugen Days this weekend. And we want to say a big thank you to their kindness and their hospitality here as we bring you Chaparral's Baseball. This afternoon, the Chaparrals will be playing the Chaseburg Coon Valley Blues, CCV. The winner of this game will play tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. The loser will play tonight at 6 p.m. Of course, Zaleski Sports will be here to broadcast all Chaps games live on the internet. Chaps are the home team in this game, and they are on the field. The defense for the Chaparrals, led by manager Luke Wirtz. The catcher is Sean O'Connell. At first base is the manager, Luke Wirtz. Jason Kurth is at second. Isaiah Byrell mans third base. Will Lee at short center, and Garrett Huber in right. The DH today is Jake Earl, and he is DHing for the catcher Sean O'Connell. And on the mound for the Shaps is number 8, Caleb Kromanocker. Chaseburg, Coon Valley, down around where I grew up, down in the southwestern part of Wisconsin, just south of Bangor, down around Viroqua and Westby, or as we say it down there in Norwegian country, Vestby. The PA system is pretty pronounced here, as we're probably about 10 feet away from the speaker itself, so I'll try not to talk too loud while the music and announcements are going on. Kromanocker has got his warm-up pitches done, and we're going to lead off the game here for the Blues of Chaseburg
Coon Valley Blues, leading off the top of the first inning, number 9.
The shortstop,
Brandon Stadler.
Brandon Stadler will lead off for Chaseburg Coon Valley against Caleb Kromanocker. And thank you for joining us this afternoon on Zaleski Sports as we proudly bring you Marshfield Chaparrals baseball. Got a beautiful spot here right in front of the grandstand. Pretty good view of things. I'll keep you tuned on as to what's going on at first and third base. Kromanocker from the stretch. He pitches. Strike one. You will know when the strike is called. This gentleman has got a good voice. I like that. You can tell when I umpire behind the plate. I'm pretty pronounced as well. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So Stadler in the hole, 0-2. Just underway here from beautiful Haugen, Wisconsin, north of Rice Lake. And the pitch from Kromanocker in the dirt for ball 1. Wisconsin Baseball Association Division Playoffs Tournament here in Haugen. Here's the pitch. Chopper. It's going to go foul down the third base line. Isaiah Byra will scoop it up. Actually, that's Caleb Kromanocker. He'll scoop it up. Still foul. Stadler 1-2 in the count. Just underway here in this baseball game. Chaseburg Coon Valley in the dark blue jerseys with the red and white lettering and stripes, white pants. In the pitch. Swing and a miss. O'Connell will throw down the first to get the out. So 1 away. As Cal McClellan, the catcher, will step in and bat for the Blues.
Cal McClellan.
McClellan wears number 21. The Blues jerseys are very similar to those, the 83 White Sox. They're bringing them back in again. I remember when they were brand new. 83 was the year, it was called the year of winning ugly. They won the Western Division when they only had 2 divisions in Major League Baseball. Sharply hit to Nathan Kromanocker in center. He gives chase, and it's going to get in between him and Garrett Huber. A double for McClellan. We'll bring up Jeremiah Samuelson now, the left fielder, number 24. And we have a pinch runner. No, we don't. Take that back.
The left fielder, number
McClellan was just taking some of his batting armor off. A beautiful ballpark here. Nice shade, nice screen, good crowd. A lot of people from Marshfield came up today to watch. Caleb Kromanocker will check McClellan and deliver in the dirt for ball 1. More baseball coming your way next weekend on Zaleski Sports from Marshfield. WBA State Tournament from Jack Hackman Field. And football begins on Thursday night as well. 1-0 to Samuelson, the pitch. Ball 2. Umpires in black today. Working with a 3-man crew. Good day, not such a bad day to wear black. It's only in the mid-70s. That pitch now makes it 3-0. to Samuelson. McClellan at second, one away here in the top of the first. The Blues at bat. Caleb Kromanocker delivers. Strike one. Fastball right down Main Street for strike one. 3-1 the count. In the pitch. Strike two. Reminiscent of Dutch Rennert. Like an umpire that tells you what's going on. Keeps you in the game. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit to Byral at third. He'll scoop it up. Gun it over to Wirtz at first. 2 away. McClellan stays at second now with 2 outs as the right fielder, Matt Hoff, steps into the batter's box.
Batting fourth, number 25, the right fielder, Matt Hoff.
Matt Hoff, the first lefty today that Kromanocker will face. Winner will play tomorrow at 3. The loser will play tonight at 6. Caleb Kromanocker checks the runner. And the pitch. In low for ball 1. Matt Hoff, the batter, number 25.
Stay home, Will.
And the pitch. Strike one. Forgot to mention today, my producer is my talented wife, Chris Anderson. She'll be pushing the buttons and manning the meters. Count at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul back, out of play for strike two. 1-2 the count to Matt Hoff. Caleb Kromanocker in top of the first on the mound for Marshfield.
22, 2 out. Play.
And the pitch. Fly ball to Nathan Kromanocker in center. He'll track it down. No, he's going to get called off by Garrett Huber for the third out.
Next.
Top of the first. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. After a half an inning of play, it is CCV 0 and Marshfield coming to bat. You're watching WBA Baseball tournament action here on Zaleski Sports.
Mentioned on the signs across the outfield fence, and of course I think it was 99 sponsors in the game program for contributing to the Hagen Ballpark and to make this event not only for your enjoyment but also for the players and everybody involved. So thank you to all of the folks that have made donations to the ballpark on the outfield fence and also the game programs. We couldn't do this without them. Thank you.
Well, we're still back here at Haugen Field. We didn't run off any commercials, so we get a chance to go over the defense for Chaseburg-Coon Valley, CCV. The catcher today for Chaseburg-Coon Valley is Cal McClellan. At first base is Ben Fega. The second baseman is Ben Lewandowski. At third base, Drew Teshumper. Shortstop is Brandon Stadler. Left fielder is Jeremiah Samuelson. Center fielder is Jeff Rosh. He's also the manager for the Blues. And in right field, Matt Hoff. On the mound of the DH this afternoon is Mitch Salzburg. And on the mound for CCV is Brody Bance. Friends, I'd like to talk to you about Fleet Farm. If you like Fleet Farm, you've got to sign up for Fleet Rewards. You earn points to save even more on things you already buy. Plus, it's free to sign up and there's no credit card required. Start earning points today with Fleet Rewards. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Also, I'd like to talk to you about Draxler Transport. Draxler has flatbed driving opportunities that pay you 5 cents per mile premium over van. At Draxler Transport, drivers are always home for their requested time off. Draxler Transport is a family-oriented company that treats you like family. Visit DraxlerTransport.com to apply today. So we lead off the bottom of the first inning for Marshfield. Isaiah Byral, the third baseman.
Number 2, Isaiah Byral.
And Isaiah Byral will lead off things for the Chaps, facing Brady Bance. Bance, the righty, on the mound, and his first pitch is slapped to right center field for a base hit. He may get 2. He's going to get 2. Byral will get to second base, standing up. So a leadoff double on the first pitch for Byral.
Second, number 19,
Nathan Kromanocker,
the
center fielder, will step in with Isaiah Byral at second. Bance has thrown one pitch and a leadoff double for Byral. Kromanocker, the pitcher, Nathan Kromanocker, the center fielder. Bats from the left side, swings, pops this one foul over third base for strike 1. Nathan Kromanocker, very good athlete. Pitch outside for ball 1. Count even in a ball and a strike. Bottom of the first, the pitch. Outside for ball 2. 2-1 now. Nathan Kromanocker, sporting number 19. And he runs the count to 3-1. Those Brewer fans, remember Robin Yelt was number 19. I believe that number is retired as well. Bance, the pitch. Slap to left center field. That's going to bring in Byral. No, they're going to hold him up at third. So a single for Nathan Kromanocker. Runners at the corners with nobody out. As pitcher Caleb Kromanocker will step into the box. Also third, the pitcher, number 18, Caleb Kromanocker. From the left-hand side. He sports number 18. Chance to knock in a couple of runs here and help his cause. Here's the pitch from Bance. Strike. Beautiful day for baseball. Beautiful field. Nice setting. That's outside for ball 1. Count even at a ball and the strike. Again, thank you for tuning in and watching this afternoon's game on Zaleski Sports, the sports leader in online broadcasting in central Wisconsin. Bance from the stretch. Runners at the corners and the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Kromanocker now behind in the count 1-2. And we've seen an awful lot of osprey nests lately. We'll talk about that in a second. Here's the pitch from Bance. Swung on, fouled off the left field side. Remains at 1-2. We were in Eau Claire yesterday at Carson Park, and osprey nests abound in the top parts of the light towers, and no exception here. Right field light tower's got a big osprey nest. The pitch from Bance, slap to center field. And under it is Jeff Rosh. He'll make the catch. Byral will come in. So a sac fly for Caleb Kromanocker brings in the first run. RBI. And Nathan Kromanocker advanced to second.
Number 5, first baseman Luke Wirtz.
So the manager, Luke Wirtz, who's playing first base today, will step into the box. 1 run is in, and 1 out here in the bottom of the first. The pitch. Strike 1. WBA District Tournament here from Haugen, Wisconsin. Bance ahead in the count, 0-1. Wirtz will hit that foul out of play for strike 2. Luke in the hole, 0-2. Got an excellent spot to set up here right next to the backstop. Keep you. And Wirtz will swing in this and strike 3. Two-way here in the bottom of the first with 1 run in. Nathan Kromanocker at second.
Batting fifth, number
And
22
the second baseman.
at second base, Jason Kurt.
Jason Kurth now will step in, batting from the right-hand side. Bance again from the stretch, works quick. That pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Kurth having a pretty good season this year. Bance from the stretch and the pitch. That's low and outside for ball 2. 3-man officiating crew today. Umpire at third and umpire at second, of course, behind the plate. And the pitch. Slapped to center field. Is it going to drop? No, it isn't. Matt Hoff, the right fielder, tracks it down for out number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 1 run in on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. After 1 inning of play, it is Marshfield 1, CCV's nothing. You're watching WBA Baseball tournament action here on Zaleski Sports. We take you to commercial.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's US Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Get a jump start on college or speed up your degree with a transferable class from Mid-State Technical College this summer. There are 130 classes to choose from, online or in person, taught by instructors who are experts in their field. Get info on the Mid-State Technical College summer classes at mstc.edu.
Welcome back to Haugen Baseball Field. It's Haugen Days here. We've got some celebration going on downtown. We drove through the downtown. The firemen had their pancake breakfast this morning.
Umpires for the game today. The plate umpire is Kevin Klopp. First base, Andy Zook. Third base, Darren Rudnick. For Chaseford, Coon Valley. Leading off the top of the second.
We're in the top of the second now.
Number 2, center fielder, Jeff Rosh.
The manager for CCV, Jeff Rosh, the center fielder at bat. His first plate appearance of the afternoon. Caleb Kromanocker delivers, and that's high for ball 1. Weren't sure what the facilities would be like here, but they're very nice ballpark. And that ball right up the middle. Kurth will scoop it up and can't make the play. So Rosh on first reaches on an error.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 14, Mitch Salzburg.
Mitch Salzburg will step in with Jeff Rosh at first. Salzburg DH from the left-hand side. Kromanocker from the stretch and the pitch. Ball 1. Salzburg is DHing for the pitcher, Brady Bance. There's a strike. Kromanocker comes set and delivers. Chopper foul past left third base. Strike 2.
Oh, well.
1-2 the count to Salzburg. Rosh at first.
1-2. Nobody. Fight.
And the pitch off speed, high and away for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. We'll keep you apprised of who's on first and third. We know we can't get that in the shot. And the pitch slapped to left center field. It's going to get in between Kromanocker and Bushak. And we got a double for Mitch Salzburg. Rosh will advance to third. 2 on, nobody out for Ben Fega, the first baseman.
Seventh. Number 10, the first baseman, Ben Vega.
Ben Fega sports number 10. Those of us old enough to remember Chris Chambliss, he, for the Yankees, used to wear number 10. I know I go old school. I always get teased about that from Jason. The pitch, off-speed curveball. Nice pitch from Kromanocker. Gets ahead of the count 0-1 to Fega. Fega, the number 8 hitter in the lineup. Or number 7 hitter, excuse me. Nope. Ball. You'll know if the umpire calls a strike. I mean that as a compliment. And that ball slapped again to left center field. That's going to bring in a run. That might bring in 2, and it does. So 2 in. So Ben Fega with 2 RBIs. Double the left center field. Two in, nobody out here in the top of the second base.
Drew Tshumper.
Now brings up Drew Tshumper. 2 runs are in, nobody out. Ben Fega at second as the third baseman, Tshumper at bat. That ball slapped right to center field. Kromanocker gets under it, makes the catch. Fega will advance to third, and he beats the tag. So Tshumper with the sac fly to center field for the first out. Brings up the number 9 hitter, Ben Lewandowski, the second baseman.
Batting ninth, number 34, the second baseman, Ben Lewandowski.
Lewandowski sports number 34. I wore that number when I played baseball in high school. I played a lot of bench, right bench and left bench. Depended on the day and the game. Caleb Kromanocker delivers the pitch. Low for ball 1. Played at Royal High School for legendary coach Joe Vitsinda. He's still coaching. He's the winningest coach in Wisconsin baseball, high school baseball history. And that ball slapped to right center field. Good catch by Huber. And that'll bring in Fega from third. So a sac fly RBI for Lewandowski. Third run in for the Blues. Top of the order comes back.
Number 9, Brandon Stadler.
And Stadler, the 2 away, strikeout victim in his first at bat. That pitch high for ball 1. We just have the score for you this afternoon on our scoreboard. We're working with the iPads today. And swing and a miss for strike 1, so I'll try to keep you apprised of the count. Counting even at 1-1. Inside for ball 2. Stadler struck out in his first at bat and was thrown out. O'Connell to Wirtz. The pitch. Slap to right field. Garrett Huber gets under it. Makes the catch for out number 3. 3 runs come in the top of the second inning for the Blues on 1-2. 2 hits. Nobody left on, and 1 error. An inning and a half of play in, our score is CCV 3, Marshfield 1. You are watching WBA District Tournament action on Zaleski Sports. Thank you for watching. We'll be right back.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Citizens State Bank of Loyal is your independently owned community bank with locations just a short drive or walk from where you work and live. Citizens State Bank of Loyal invites you to a banking relationship that will always put you first. Personal, business, and agricultural services provided by people that live just across town and around the corner. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we pride ourselves in our involvement in the communities we serve. See us today in Neelsville, Marshfield, Spencer, Granton, and Loyal. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Haugen for this afternoon's Shaps game, WBA District Tournament. We head to the bottom of the second inning. The Shaps trailing Chaseburg-Coon Valley 3-1.
Leading off the bottom of the second inning, batting sixth in the order, number 9, shortstop Will Lee.
Will Lee leads things off in the bottom of the second for the Shaps. His first at bat of the afternoon. Brady Bance on the mound for CCV. And starts out Lee with a strike. Plate umpire very pronounced in his strike calls. We like that. I do that too. If you've ever watched me umpire behind the plate, I let people know if there's a strike, and that's good. That's good to know. 0-1 to Will Lee. The pitch from Bance, and he slaps that foul off the right field side for strike 2. Winner of this afternoon's game will play tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. The loser of this afternoon's game will play at 6 o'clock tonight. Lee lays off as that pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. 1-2 the count to the shortstop, Will Lee. Bance from the stretch. Delivers, and that ball slap foul behind the screen. Counts remains 1-2. Pleasant afternoon here in northwestern Wisconsin. Temperature in the mid-70s, low humidity, lots of sunshine. And Lee lays off that high pitch, count even at 2-2. Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play this afternoon. Chris Anderson, my producer. The pitch, curveball inside, just missed. 3-1 the count. Full count now to Will Lee. Bance pitching from the stretch, no one on base though. And Lee will pop that over the first base side foul. From the shed next to one of the light towers. Got to go back to 1955, the last time that the Shaps won the state tournament. Strike 3, good pitch, good curveball. Got Lee for out number 1. Jake Earl, the DH, will step in now for the Shaps. He's DHing for the catcher, Sean O'Connell.
Number 10, designated hitter, Jake Earl.
We're right underneath the PA announcer's stand and right next to a loudspeaker, so I'll let him speak first, and then I will jump back in. Earl's first at bat here. Curveball for strike. Bance has got a nasty curveball. Here's the delivery. That one goes low and away for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Ooh. Ball 2. McClellan tried to frame that one. Not enough for the plate umpire to call it a strike. Two and 1 to count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Jake Earl. We're in the bottom of the second, and the Shaps trailing 3-1. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 back-to-back strikeouts for Brady Bance will bring up the number 8 hitter, Riley Bouchak, the left fielder.
Number 8, Riley Bouchak.
So Bouchak steps in, bats from the left-hand side, number 8. Bance. Ball 1 from the pitcher for CCV. Chaseburg, Coon Valley, down by Viroqua, Bangor, down that area. The pitch, outside, ball 2. Ball on the strike to Riley Bushak. Garrett Huber on deck for the Shaps. 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Slap to Ben Lewandowski at second. He'll scoop it up over the Fega for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. After 2 innings complete, our score is CCV 3, Marshfield 1. You are watching WBA District Tournament action on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Welcome back to Haugen and Shaps Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. We head to the top of the 3rd inning.
For the Blues, leading off the top of the 3rd inning, number 21, catcher Cal McClellan.
Cal McClellan will lead off the top of the 3rd for the Blues. McClellan a double in the top of the 1st. He was stranded. And that ball slapped right at Will Lee. He scoops it up. Does he get it over in time? Yes, he does. Good play for Will Lee. Kept his composure. Knocked it down, got away from him, and got it back. Got to give a shout out to my colleague Steve Maves.
Number 24, left fielder Jeremiah Samuelson.
Steve was due to be doing play-by-play today, but came down with the cruds. Wish him a speedy recovery. Curveball from Kromanocker, ball 1. So Steve, if you're watching, hope you feel better. I know Jason's watching. Making sure that everything is how it should be. So we give a shout out to Jason Zaleski. Anybody else watching, if you make some comments on YouTube, and we'll give you a shout out as well. That pitch high and inside for ball 2. One away here in the top of the 3rd. Jeremiah Samuelson, the left fielder, who grounded out to Isaiah Byrol, his first at bat. In the box, 2-1 the count. That's a nice pitch right down Main Street for strike 2. Count even at 2. So 1 out, and that ball chopped foul. Third base coach will scoop it up. Samuelson still at 2-2. Caleb Kromanocker in his 3rd inning of work. Matt Hoff, the right fielder, on deck for CCV. That pitch got away from O'Connell. Count is now full at 3-2. I've been almost ready to call him CCR for Creedence Clearwater Revival, the band. And if you remember that, it's CCV, Chaseburg, Coon Valley. Good team Shaps are facing. Kromanocker delivers. Ball 4. Samuelson reaches on a walk. Matt Hoff, the right fielder, steps in. He flew out to Garrett Huber, his counterpart in right, his first at bat. So 1 on with 1 out here in the top of the third for the Blues. Matt Hoff batting from the left side. Kromanocker, it's slapped right up the box. Gets past Will Lee into center field. Well, Caleb had to be kind of speedy on that to get out of the way. That went right at him, right by his feet. I don't blame him. I would have hopped up and down too a little bit.
Number 2, the center fielder, Jeff Rosh.
So the center fielder, Jeff Rosh, who led off the top of the second, he reached on an error and scored the first run of the game for the Blues at bat. Infield fly rule in effect. Kromanocker gets the sign and delivers, and that ball slapped to right center field. It's going to drop for a base hit, and they're going to hold up Samuelson at third. Bases loaded, 1 out. And that'll bring up Mitch Salzburg, the DH. Salzburg with a double.
The DH, number 14,
in the
Mitch Salzburg.
Top of the second. Ball 1. Bases loaded, and that ball slapped to right field. Huber goes back. He'll make the catch. And an RBI for Salzburg as Jeremiah Samuelson will score. Hoff will advance to third. Rosh will stay at first.
Number 10, first baseman Ben Fega.
So Fega, the first baseman, steps in. 2 RBI double in the second. And he scored as well. So Fega takes ball 1 from Caleb Kromanocker. That ball popped up. Foul out of play for strike 1. Ball on the strike to Fega. Matt Hoff at third, Jeff Rosh at first with 2 outs. Count even at a ball on the strike. Here's the pitch. Curveball down to Byrell at third. He'll scoop it up, gun it over to first baseman Luke Wirtz for out number 3. All right, 1 run in on 1, 2, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on. 2.5 complete. CCV 4 and Marshfield 1. Back after these messages, you're watching WBA tournament baseball action here on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
What a nurse is. Do they focus on it? You know, to make sure that you're comfortable. And, you know, that's what Shy has. It's the connection. He has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Welcome
back to Haugen.
Off the bottom of the third inning.
We head to the bottom of the third.
Batting 9th in the order, right fielder number 7, Garrett Huber.
Garrett Huber now leading off the bottom of the third for the Shaps, his first at bat, number 9 hitter, and the right fielder. He made a great catch in the second inning. Brady Vance has pitched well here for CCV. Both pitchers pitching from the stretch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So count even at a ball and a strike to the right fielder. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Huber sports number 7. Winner of this afternoon's game will play tomorrow at 3. Loser of this afternoon's game will play tonight at 6. Swung on and hit to Ben Lewandowski at second. Over to Fega at first, 1 away. That'll bring up the top of the order. Isaiah Byrell, who led off the game with a first pitch double and scored the run.
Number 2, third baseman Isaiah Byrell.
The first and only run for the Shaps. Byrell saw Vance's first pitch, slapped it to left center field.
So how do I do it on the fly?
Takes strike 1.
Right, I figured I was going to...
Okay. Vance from the stretch and delivers. Ball chopped to Fega at first, and Vance will cover for out number 2. Good cover by the pitcher, Brady Vance, to get the out. Nathan Kromanocker now the batter, the center fielder.
Center fielder Nathan Kromanocker, number 19.
First at bat, single, and was stranded at second base. So 1 for 1 for Nathan Kromanocker.
Oh,
and pitch in the dirt for ball 1.
I have it off the screen, or if I had to, you know, I figured I was going to do it between games because I was like,
Next game coming up.
How we doing over here?
And that ball popped up. Drew to Shumper, the third baseman, under it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Shaps. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on.
Well, that's just it. I mean, there really isn't
We have 3 complete innings, and the score is CCV 4, Marshfield Chaparrals 1. Keep it here for a moment as my wife is kind of doing some technical work here. It's time for me to talk to you about our friends from Spectrum Benefit. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. If you're watching this broadcast, you are eligible for lower cost health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. If you're a hardworking individual, then we need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Then check out our open positions at H&S. Benefits include health, dental, life, and disability plus 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. We are looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. To apply online, Google us at H&S Manufacturing or log on to hsmfgco.com. We are in the top of the 4th, and leading off will be Drew Shumper, who was a flyout victim to Nathan Kromanocker in his first at bat. Caleb Kromanocker in his 4th inning of work. And that ball chopped to Isaiah Byrell at third. He guns it over to Wirtz at first for out number 1. And a nice following from Marshfield this afternoon. Made the 2.5-hour drive up here to Haugen.
Lewandowski.
Never been to Haugen before. Ben Lewandowski now the batter for the Blues. Lewandowski flew out to Garrett Huber. Huber made a great play in right field. A run did score, but Huber did make sure that no more damage was dealt. Ball 1 to Lewandowski. Caleb Kromanocker. And that ball chopped to Byral. Scoops it up. Wirtz makes out number 2. So 2 putouts for Isaiah Byral. 2 up, 2 down. Top of the order in Brandon Stadler.
Brandon Stadler, number 9.
Stadler 0 for 2 on the afternoon with a strikeout and a flyout. And he'll hit a fly ball. Nathan Kromanocker gets by him. It would have been a tough play. That was tailing away from him. So a 2-out double for the shortstop and leadoff hitter for the Blues. Gonna put it in the right spot too. That's why you do scorebook and pencil, kids. Sometimes you put stuff in the wrong spot.
Number 21, the catcher, Cal McClellan.
So Cal McClellan steps in. A double and a ground out, so 1 for 2 on the afternoon. With Brandon Stadler at second, 2 away. Caleb Kromanocker delivers. And that's hit to Byral. Another one to Wirtz. So 3 putouts for Isaiah Byral here in the 4th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. 3.5 innings complete. Shaps trailing the Blues 4-1. You're watching WBA District Baseball Tournament action here on Zaleski Sports.
Find what you want in a new summer ride? Settling for good enough just to have it now? Wait, don't settle. Herbs and Tomahawk and Power Pack in Marshfield have the solution. Custom order. Get exactly what you want by building your customized ride with us, and we'll place a special order with a manufacturer. That means the color you want, the package you need, and the new ride you deserve. Plus parts packages and financing packages with gear included. Herbs and Tomahawk and Power Pack in Marshfield. Don't settle. Get your custom order in today.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Welcome back to Haugen. Head to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Shaps trailing 4-1 to the Blues. Winner of this game will play tomorrow at 3. The loser will play tonight at 6, of course, if the Shaps win. They'll be here again tomorrow. If they take the loss, they will, of course, play tonight at 6. Give a shout out again to our chief, Jason Zaleski. Thanks for the advice and the heads up. As we head to the bottom of the 4th is Caleb Kromanocker. Bless you.
For Marshfield, leading off the bottom of the 4th inning, the pitcher, number 18, Caleb Kromanocker.
Caleb on the afternoon is 0 for 1. Flew out to center fielder Jeff Rosh. And that ball skirts by Ben Fega. Kromanocker on with a single to right field to lead off the bottom of the 4th. Again, if you want to make a comment on YouTube, I'll give you a shout out when I get a chance.
First baseman Luke Wirtz.
Luke Wirtz on the afternoon.
Number 5.
0 for 1, strikeout victim in the first. Brady Bance has only allowed 3 base runners on the afternoon. And comes right back with a strike to Wirtz. Luke Wirtz, the manager for the Shaps. And the pitch. Strike 2, got the inside corner. Wirtz in the hole, 0-2. Player manager for Marshfield. And the pitch from Bance. Ooh, just missed off the corner for ball 1. 1-2 count. Nobody out. Caleb Kromanocker at first. And that curveball blowing away for ball 2. Count even in 2-2. We're sadly starting to lose our shade as the sun keeps creeping over on our side. And that ball up the middle, scooped up by Lewandowski. And they got a double play. No, they didn't. My bad. Kromanocker reached second. Wirtz grounds out to Lewandowski for out number 1. Kromanocker advances to second. Jason Kurth now the batter. Flew out to Matt Hoff, his first at bat.
Number 22, second baseman, Jason Kurth.
Kurth right at Lewandowski, off his glove. And he's going to reach on an error. Caleb Kromanocker advances to third with 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th.
I don't know if I have enough tickets. I'm going to go back and get more tickets.
The shortstop, Will Lee.
Will Lee, a
Number
strikeout
9.
victim, his first at bat. 0 for 1 in the afternoon. Steps in with runners at the corners and 1 away. Bance in his first real trouble of the afternoon. He's had 2 1-2-3 innings after giving up a run and a couple of hits in the first. Swing and a miss for Lee. 1-1 the count. Lots of baseball on Zaleski Sports. We'll be broadcasting the state tournament from Jack Hackman Field this next weekend. Of course, football begins Thursday night. Curveball misses for ball 2. Chris and I will be in Augusta bringing you Pittsville Panther football. Make sure to tune in on that Thursday night at 7 p.m. Will Lee swings, hits it foul. Right field's going to be out of play for strike 2. 2-2 the count. We may end up moving our table and chairs back a skosh. We'll have to see. Right up the box. 1 run's going to come in. Caleb Kromanocker will score. Jason Kurth is wiped out at second for the second out, and Will Lee reaches on a fielder's choice.
The DH, number 10,
And of course on the
Jake Earl.
On the fielder's choice, no RBI. If I'm mistaken, please give me a shout. Jake Earl, the DH, now the batter. Strikeout victim, his first at bat. Will Lee at first with 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 1. No sight of the Ospreys over the right field light tower. There's a big nest up there, but we haven't seen any flying around. Bance will throw back to Fega at first, keeping Will Lee close. 1 run in here in the bottom of the 4th. It's 4-2. Bance delivers. Call the ball. Bance hasn't missed much. He's been right around the plate. Right in the strike zone. Sharp pitcher. As soon as I say that, he dribbles one in the dirt. Will Lee moves up to second. Earl would like a base hit here. Lee's going to run on contact no matter what, with 2 away. Here's the pitch from Bance. Outside for ball 3. And the pitch. Slap foul, first base side for strike 2. Full count now for Jake Earl. Will Lee will run on contact. He may even run on the pitch with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch from Bance. Ball 4. Will Lee at second. Jake Earl at first. Riley Bushak, the left fielder, steps in.
Number 8, left fielder Riley Bushak.
And Bushak on the afternoon grounded out to Ben Lewandowski at second. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 4th. Left-hander Ben Bushak, or pardon me, Riley Bushak takes strike 1. First real trouble that Bance has had since the first inning. He delivers, and that's high for ball 1. Count even, ball on the strike to Bushak. Riley Bushak batting from the left side, and Bance will turn around and keep Will Lee honest at second. From the stretch, and the pitch outside for ball 2. Bance in his 4th inning of work, giving up only 2 runs. Wide for ball 3. Three and 1 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Right down Main Street with a fastball. Bushak. Full count. 2 on, 2 out. Runners will go with the pitch. Here they go. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks, loads the bases. As Garrett Huber, 0 for 1 in the afternoon, will step in to bat.
Number 7, right fielder, Garrett Huber.
Number 7 can pick up some RBIs here with a base hit. Curveball, strike 1. Bance having some issues here with that curve in the 4th. Leads off with a strike. Another curveball for strike 2. Gets that bite on it, and it catches that lower outside corner. 0-2 to Huber. And he slaps it up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. So Lee and Earl score on the RBI single by Garrett Huber. Good job, Garrett. Riley Bushak at second. Huber at first brings up the top of the order.
Number 2, third
Isaiah
baseman
Byro.
Isaiah Byro.
So the Chaps getting to Brady Bance here in the bottom of the 4th. Bance leads Byro off with a strike. Byro on the afternoon is 1 for 2 with a double, run scored, and a ground out. 8th batter of the inning, and he pops it up. Jeff Rosh will get under it. No, that's going to be Matt Hoff. Nice play for the right fielder for the Blues for out number 3. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for the bottom of the fourth inning, 3 runs come in off of 1, 2 hits, 1 error, and we had 2 left on. 4 innings complete. The Shaps tie the game at 4 with the Blues. You're watching WBA District Baseball tournament action on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Welcome back to Haugen. 3 runs in the bottom of the fourth tie the game at 4 between the Shaps and the Blues. And Caleb Kromanocker on the mound for his 5th inning of work. Facing Jeremiah Samuelson. Samuelson on the afternoon. 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Caleb Kromanocker on the hill for the Shaps. Inside corner for strike 1. Again, the plate umpire very pronounced in his strike calls. I said before, I like that. You don't have to doubt what's going on. And a base hit. Nope, it's going to fly ball to Nathan Kromanocker in center for out number 1. Matt Hoff, 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a single and got stranded at third in the top of the third and flew out to Garrett Huber. So Hoff, 1 for 2 in the afternoon, bats from the left-hand side. Where's number 25, Caleb Kromanocker, pitching from the stretch throughout the game, and that ball popped out of play over third base. 0-1 the count. Very nice place here in Haugen. They're very hospitable. They've been really nice to us and helping us get set up. That ball popped up. Playable for Byrell, and he got it. 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Brings up Jeff Rosh, the center fielder. Rosh on the afternoon reached on an error.
Jeff Rosh,
scored a run.
number 2, center fielder.
And a single. So 1 for 2 on the afternoon. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. That ball slapped to Will Lee at short. And they had a misplay between Byrell and Lee, miscommunication. Rosh will reach on an error on Will Lee. I have to give it to him.
The DH, Mitch Salzburg, number 14.
So designated hitter Mitch Salzburg steps in for CCV. On the afternoon for Mr. Salzburg, a double, a sac fly, and a run scored with an RBI. And that ball popped out of play left field side for strike 1. Jeff Rosh at first, 2 away. Caleb Kromanocker on the bump in his 5th inning of work for Marshfield. The pitch. High, off changeup. Couldn't quite get it to snap down. Losing our shade here. Good thing I brought my cap. I don't want to get a Krispy Kreme head. That pitch in the dirt. Earl O'Connell with the gun to second. And Rosh will get a stolen base. Two and one the count to Salzburg with 2 outs. That pitch in the dirt. They're going to say that it hit Salzburg. And he'll advance to first on the hit by pitch. Now we got two RBI double and a run scored in the second and grounded out to
First
Isaiah
base.
Byrell in
Number
the
10,
third.
Ben Vega.
So RBI opportunities for the first baseman for the Blues. And the pitch. Chopped to Byrell at third. He knocks it down, and he can't gobble it up. So errors on the left-hand side of the infield have caused the bases to be loaded as Drew Tashumper, the third baseman.
Tashumper, number 22.
Tashumper,
Third baseman.
0 for 2 in the afternoon. Fly out and a ground out. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Curveball high for ball 1. That's a nice pitch from Kromanocker, but umpire said it was out of the strike zone for ball 1. Caleb Kromanocker. Fastball high, ball 2. 2-0 count to Tashumper. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Runners will go on contact. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Good knockdown by O'Connell behind the dish. 3-0 count. No place to put him. So Caleb Kromanocker is going to come with a strike no matter what. From the stretch and the pitch. Called a strike. High in the zone, but a strike called nonetheless. 3-1 the count. And here's the pitch. Right down Main Street for strike 2. Full count. Top of the 4th. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Caleb Kromanocker on the hill. Runners will go with the pitch. Foul back. Tashumper stays alive as he fouled that back. Gotta like Tashumper. I'm the dude that likes the stirrups. He's sporting the stirrups this afternoon. Kromanocker's pitch. High for ball 4. He walked him in. So Jeff Rosh will come in and score. That error comes back to haunt
Second baseman Ben Lewandowski, number 34.
the Shaps. Ben Lewandowski will step in 0 for 2 in the afternoon. Fly out and a ground out. Base is still loaded. Called a strike. Delayed strike call. Mitch Salzburg at third. Ben Vega at second. Drew Tashumper at first. With 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Popped up, and it's going to be over our heads and out of play for strike 2. Kromanocker ahead in the count, 0-2. This is his 5th inning of work. Sean O'Connell doing a great job behind the dish. Knocks that down. Lewandowski looking for his first hit of the afternoon. Behind the Count 1-2. The pitch. Curveball. Ball 2. Lewandowski, the number 9 hitter in the lineup for the Blues. In the pitch. Slapped right at second baseman, Jason Kurth, for out number 3. Errors come back and kick the Shaps in the butt here in the top of the 5th. They had 2 outs, and 2 errors led to 1 run. On no hits and 3 left on. 4.5 innings complete. The Blues take the lead back 5-4 over the Shaps. You're watching WBA District Tournament action here on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
pitch in the dirt. Good block by Cal McClellan behind the plate for ball 1. Caleb Kromanocker at second. Jason Kurth at first. 2-0 the count to Will Lee. Lee takes strike 1 as Kromanocker will steal third. Kurth stays at first. Runners at the corners. 2-1 the count. Ball 3. Plate umpire's been pretty consistent in his zone. That's all the pitcher wants and the coach wants. That ball popped out of play. Foul. Strike 2. Count is now full at 3-2. With 2 outs, full count,